This month, Russian troops will join our American military in maneuvers and joint training exercises at Fort Carson, Colorado. Now, old-timers, translation folks who know something about history, might find this amazing, as it's the first time armed Russian military will be on American soil, ever, being trained with American weapons. The less historically versed, translation 90% of Americans, and young folks in particular, will think nothing of it. So what's it all about, Alfie? Well, first, what will assuage any concerns, if there are any, is stating that it's all part of an anti-terror drill and joint exercises. Ooh, terror is that word that places us into a deep, hypnotic trance. Our critical thinking skills and whatever's left switch off. But what's most important, what you're seeing is the slow and gradual retooling of a unified one-world government where sovereignty merges and borders disappear. You'll not only see more foreign troops training in our motherland, but our troops going elsewhere in much ballyhooed joint exercises. Why? Combating terrorism, of course, and the Ted Baxter sock puppet media will be distracted with promises of access to cool video. Ooh. Remember how W bought off the media during his regime with embedded reporters? That was absolutely brilliant. Gone is hard-hitting investigative anything, at least outside the internet, until CISPA and the kill switch and that. But that's for later. And the next step is more of our beloved American military dispatched to assist in clearly civilian domestic efforts. Goodbye, posse comitatus. Google that, Sparky. This is all deliberate, planned, and scheduled, and it's right on time. The distinctions and firewalls and barriers and jurisdictions and sovereignty are slowly and deliberately disappearing. And the media tenor's changing also. Look at the New Worlders at CNN with Afraid Zakaria and the Friedmans and Krugmans. And it's not so much just lefty groups either. It's all of the gelding media. What do you think the EU was all about? Do you think that the European Union will end there? That is a one-time experiment with a one-time currency? The EU was a beta test and will give way to the African and Asian and North American unions. Individual currencies will merge. Paper currency will be non-existent. The world will be cashless. This is all a part of a convergence and a reassembly of the world. And you, through the help of the feckless media, will be habituated to the idea of a world realignment with catchwords and phrases like global, cooperation, terror, and the best one, green, carbon taxing, climate change, global swarming. It's here, it's happening. So comment as you see fit.